No televisions in the air, no circumcisions on the chair. You made the weapons for us all. Just look at us now. Why can't you see that you are my child? Why don't you know that you are mine? Tell everyone in the world that I'm you. Take this promise to the end of you.
Some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this bullshit. Three ring circus. Sideshow. Preacher in this hopeless fucking hole we call LA. The only way to fix it is to brush it all away. Any fucking time, any fucking day. Learn to swim, see you down in Arizona Bay. Fret for your latte and fret for your lawsuit and fret for your hairpiece and fret for your Prozac and fret for your pilot and fret for your contract and fret for your car. It's a bullshit. Three ring circus sideshow. Fraser in this hopeless fucking hole we call LA. The only way to fix it is to flush it all away. Any fucking time, any fucking day. Learn to swim, see you down in Arizona Bay. Some say a comet will fall from the sky, followed by meteor showers and tidal waves, followed by fault lines that cannot sit still, followed by millions of dumbfounded dipshits. And some say the end is near. Some say we'll see Armageddon soon. Certainly hope we will. I sure could use a vacation from this stupid shit, silly shit, stupid shit. One great big festering neon distraction.
Good morning. Hope y'all are doing okay. I gotta fix my key light. It's not plugged in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna walk around and go fix it. Justice Leopard, good to see you. I need to fix the, so I have a standing desk at home. And I've been using it a lot more just to stand and do some walking during work. But the problem is my, like every computer setup in the world, oh my gosh. Like every computer setup in the world. That's better. The cable management isn't very good. There we go. Yeah, the cable management isn't good. So every time that I raise my desk, a couple of things get unplugged that I then need to go and plug back in. But good morning. Thank you for popping in, Justice Leopard. I still need to send you a message over on Discord about graphics. But today, in the time that we have together, we're going to work on we're going to finish the boss level over here. That's the plan. So let's jump into it. Yeah, it's hard to cable manage standing desks. You just have to give it enough slack. But it's just a mess. Like, and I feel like, you know, like I had cable managed it, and like some of the things have come loose over time. I don't know. I've had desktop computers my whole life. And I have never I don't think I've ever had a clean cable managed setup. I don't even know if it's possible, frankly. I know I go on Reddit and there's folks who show off their setup, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that it stays that way. Unity Coder, thank you for checking in. Does it work? No, the check-in thing doesn't work either. Okay, I need to fix that. I don't know why those in my overlay. I mean, I know that it's like really broken when it comes to like the CSS. I just haven't had a chance to really look at it, but I'll fix it. By the way, did you see that one streamer said you sound like an owl? No. Is there a clip? It's possible, but there's always a visible cable somewhere. Yes, there's always a visible cable somewhere. I sound like an owl. I don't even know what an owl sounds like. No, nobody falls for it. Am I supposed to say who? Sorry, you can't out dad joke me. Okay, I need to. Add some event handling. Are you guys okay with the music today? You guys like this? Unity, I looked at your Unity coder. I looked at your coin, your bags coin. It looked like you lost money. You lost revenue. How did that happen? I think ultimately, like, I've decided, like, quietly decided, I'm not going to create a coin. And the reason for it is it's just it's a pump and dump. And beyond like making a few $1,000s, I don't really see the benefit for it for anyone. For example, like, I don't see the benefit of me saying to you guys, go and buy my coin, because you'll most likely lose money. And so it would be doing something that's like not really allowing my community to support me. It's just like allowing random people to gamble on a pump and dump a fresh new meme coin. And I'm all for look, I'm all for a quick buck. Especially like when it comes to like ads or something like that. Like if someone's like, hey, play this like mobile game for an hour and you can like make $100. Like, I'm a lot more okay with that, especially if it's like not a terrible game, than doing like a meme coin and just making like, you know, $1,000. Where there's like really no support, there's really no connection to the community, there's really nothing that you, the viewer, my viewer, can do to support me, right? And the converse for like a sponsor, it's like, hey, if you install this game for me, I can make a quick $10. Like, I feel like that's an okay trade-off, because you're not putting any money into it, you're not losing any money, and you're helping me out directly. But I think the big thing for me is like, I want to build a community that supports me in different ways. That, you know, if you want to subscribe to me, or if you want to throw a Twitch Prime, or you eventually want to buy the game that I'm working on, like, these are things that I feel a lot more comfortable asking for your money, because it's like, hey, if you are watching me, you're somewhat being entertained by the content, then throwing a $5 tip is not going to make me feel bad about myself. But the other way around, it's like, it's not building a community. It's just, I'm going to get a bunch of spammers into my channel for like 20 minutes, and then they're all going to go away. And it just feels kind of icky. I don't like spammers. I don't like bots. You know, I don't like any of that stuff. So it's just, it doesn't feel like it's worth it for me. Would need some better use cases. Now it's just people from the crypto space who use it. Exactly. Like, if it was like something like, if it actually built a community, or if it was actually something like maybe a little like, let's like a Patreon or something, right? So it's like, hey, if you own the coin, you get extra access to something, and like you're actually buying it because you're interested in, like truly interested in supporting what I'm working on, then that's kind of cool. But that's not what this is. And then the other idea, like it would be really cool if it was like, hey, everyone, like let's say like, you know, to this community, hey, if everyone bought like $50, like a $50 share, and if let's say my game makes, I don't know, like let's say my game returns like it makes $20,000. I know it's not going to do that. I'm just like throwing numbers out. Then like maybe by buying a share or an option or something like that, like investing in me to be able to build the game, if like it returns on investment, then maybe you guys can get like some money back. Like I find like that could be really, really interesting. So it's like, hey, I'm not working, let's say. I need support to pay rent. And so everyone, instead of just like giving out subscriptions or tips or donations, like you can kind of, and instead of like a Kickstarter where you're paying for something early, you could actually like invest in the person and become quote unquote a shareholder. And to like some sort of result, right? And so like, if the game doesn't make any money, we all lose together, right? You supported a creator to create something, but it didn't hit, and okay, thank you. It becomes a donation. But on the chance that like, hey, like we actually believe in what this person's doing, we want to make sure that he gets there, and if it's successful, then everyone kind of wins from like a monetary standpoint, right? Like there's some sort of payout scheme, right? And like that can be rife for like obviously like fraud and all of that, but like if it's run like an investment with a little bit of transparency into like what the creator is doing and what the creator is like earning at the end of the day, like I think that could be it could be a really interesting model, right? And like if someone's like truly like it's hard for some folks, like for like Leginger Dev, I totally get it, where it's like, hey, I'm not working and I'm taking money out of my savings account, and so the calculation's a little bit different when it comes to like the bags coin, right? Like any little bit probably helps, and so sure, I'd probably be doing that in his scenario too. So I'm not like throwing shade at anyone by, you know, making a decision like this, but I'm just saying like I don't need to do it, so like I'm not going to do it. But it would be really interesting to be like, hey, like I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to keep working on. I wouldn't do this for Type and Stars because I don't believe in it as much as like, you know, it's not a concept or an idea that's like quit your job and put everything into it. But maybe one day there is. And that would be like a really interesting thing to be like, hey, like I'm going to quit my job. Do you guys want to, you know, help fund or invest in this idea? Like, let's all go into it together to make it happen, right? And we all reap the benefits of whatever success might come out of it. Anyways, I'm just thinking out loud, not doing any of that stuff. I'm just explaining, I guess, in a very long-winded, ranty way why I'm not planning on doing the bags coin thing. It's just, hey, I love a quick buck, like everyone, like money's money, and do I really care if I'm taking money away from a bunch of crypto bros? Not really. But at the same time, like, I don't necessarily need the money, and it just, if it doesn't morally, ethically feel right, I'm not gonna like do it just to make a quick buck. The payout would be really small for everyone, I suppose. But like, look, I mean, like, let's say like, I mean, this would work if it was like a really big community, or maybe not, maybe if it's a really small community, but yeah, I mean, I guess you'd be hoping that like the game sells like millions of dollars. You know, it's like becomes a crazy success for it to like really, really return. But I guess like what I'm saying, Justice, is like at the end of the day, like if you want to support someone, you can support them through donations, you can support them through if they do a Kickstarter, but that is just giving your money away. And so if there is a model where you get some of that money back, maybe all of that money back, maybe even more than the money that you put in back, even if it's a little bit of a increase or whatever that is, like I think that's it's interesting. I'm just saying it's interesting. I don't know if it's good or not, like, but I think it's just like it's interesting. And I would think that at the very least, like in the case of like a coin, like Bags coin, if that were the case, if there really truly was like an opportunity to get a return on something at the end of a specific goal or time period, then there probably would be more community built around it. Because you would only be putting money in if you cared, right? Not because you're trying to also make a quick buck off of like a weird a coin marketplace. All that to be said, how you guys can support me is what you continue to do. It's just, I appreciate you guys hanging out on stream. Because the alternative is me going to on stream and streaming to no one. And I do that sometimes and it's really tough. So appreciate y'all. And also, like, I think you guys hold me accountable, which has been good. And so really that's, I mean, I don't know what else. What else do I really need in life, you know? Just a bunch of friends who have my back. The other thing I've been thinking about is I want to put some of you guys in the credits. And I was thinking of doing what Red Cabin Games, I forget his name. The guy that's building that the spooky point and click. Like the monochrome point and click. And he put like channel of rewards in, but I feel like it's too late to do that for this game if I'm going to actually truly release it in like a month and a half. But I'll probably put something in Discord. And just ask, like, if you guys want your names in the credits. Because I was like thinking, like, okay, maybe like for like the people who subbed to me, if I'm able to get that information, if I can remember everyone who subbed over the period of time, like I was thinking of doing that. But also, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's something that's interesting to you as like viewers or not. if that's something you care about at all. But I do appreciate, like, you know, the support and the help and all of that. Mad Chirpy. Yeah. That's his name. Has credits for supports in game also. Can't remember what it was. Yeah. Like channel credits, and then I think he also, like, if you've also donated a certain amount, that also adds to it. He has some, like, he has a bot that's like handling it. Yeah, not Red Cabin. Why did I think Red Cabin Games? Mad Chirpy. But yeah, I mean, like, for the OGs that are in the channel, for the folks who've, like, truly helped me out, for the folks that subscribed, I think I'm gonna try to build out that list and put a thank you in the credits. I think it's deserved. And then maybe, like, the next time, like, I truly am gonna push something to make a game, I'll create like that I don't know, like a credit system or something. Or, I don't know, like part of it's like, it's questions around, like, okay, how do I incentivize, or how do I give you value beyond, like, if you're gonna subscribe and if you're gonna give me some of your money, the question is, how do I add value to that? Like, how do I make that even more worthwhile? That's what kind of goes through my mind, right? Like, you could argue that the entertainment factor, and it blows my mind to even think that I'm entertaining or anything like that, but, like, that's part of it. But I just kind of think through, like, yeah, like, if people are going to give money, is there something else I can do to add value to the dollar that they are giving? Okay, on boss damage, on meter word completed, and I think even, like, on level change, what we can do is I do want to log this out because I'm curious why it comes back. I would think that it would fade out and stay faded out. The only value that I need is that you release the game. Okay, well, thank you. I'm working so fucking hard to do it, man. I want it to happen so hard. I want to release it too. I want to get it out. I have a really cute picture and video that I haven't really posted. Maybe I'll post in, well, here, No, I don't want to share it because it's my son, but I'll share it maybe like in Discord where I could like delete it later. Oh, I know what. Okay, I know why it's happening. But the other day he was playing my game. He's playing the game, and he is just having like the most fun with like that first level of just like a word pops up. He's like looking for the keys on the keyboard, and he's getting really good on it at it. And all I could think about is like, this is why I did this. Is because I wanted him to play something cool. And so all this other stuff, like, yes, I'm stressing about creating YouTube shorts and a trailer for the game and trying to get everything just right. But ultimately I made it because I wanted him to learn, like have something fun to play on a computer, like a computer game that wasn't like, you know, full of crazy ads and all that stuff. So, you know, that made it worth it for me at the end of the day. So that's what I'm aiming towards. Everything else is gravy. If I make $100 to get my Steam my Steam money back, that's cool. But that's not why I'm doing it. I mean, it doesn't have to be equals false. We could just negate it for each sequence in boss pulse sequences. Yeah. Okay, I think ads are playing. How much time do I have? I kind of want to go to the bathroom. No jokes. Time flies when you're having fun. You can't add elements to an inactive or killed sequence. I win. Am I not getting in there? Exactly, Justice Leopard, exactly. I hate that this meme is becoming reality. Okay, why doesn't it... Why doesn't it pause? For each sequence in boss pulse sequences. I'm gonna try kill. I don't want it to die though, but I'm just kind of curious to see what happens. Okay. The only other thing is that it's the for each is creating a, let me try for int I, let me try that. Int I dot boss peoples dot land, I plus plus, boss peoples, I pause, yeah. It's such a great song. Boss pulse sequences. Can I not kill a sequence? I have to look at the documentation. Okay, what? I mean, the only thing I could think of is that I don't have the proper reference to the sequences. Let me just remove the fade out part of it to see what the heck is going on. Ameripon, good to see you. You're looking a little slim there, brother. Is that, yeah, that's good. Thank you. I am trying to lose weights. Okay, it just doesn't pause. It doesn't stop the animation. Why is it not stopping the animation? Yeah, that's good. No, it's good. I mean, it could be bad, but no, it's a good weight loss. Yeah. Thank you. It's sometimes weight loss is hard because I see myself in the mirror every single day, and I measure myself every single day, and like weight fluctuates, right? And muscle mass fluctuates. So thank you, I appreciate it, because I don't always see the gains. And in 10 minutes when the stream ends and I go poop, I'm going to be even lighter. Okay, let's debug out if the sequences are actually active. Do I have the right sequences? Because like, am I storing the sequences right? I don't know. Lost. No, I have the references saved. I've been affected by the sequence. Tween dot pause all. Uh, 2020 losses, yeah. Well, there's a couple of things. Like, I've been working out at the gym now for at least all of 2025. I can't remember. Did I start in 2024 or did I start in 2025? I'd have to go check. So there are definitely some gains because I'm way stronger than I was a year ago. Okay, I'm referencing the wrong tweens. Let me try to figure out if I do pause all. Well, let's just see what happens. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, gym for the last year, so I'm definitely stronger, which is crazy. But what I've added to my routine is just walking. I mean, what's crazy, it's like it's only been, okay, so I had the wrong reference. And like I've only been like a week of walking, like trying to get 10K steps in every single day. I think already kind of shows those gains. Like everything, there's going to be a plateau. Like working out at the gym has been frustrating to a certain degree too, because it's like there's definitely a plateau. And man, am I stronger? Do I have like bigger biceps? Yeah. Do I have bigger quads? Yeah. You know, but what's also kind of annoying is like, I still have like a belly, you know what I mean? It's like, I want to be able to like slim down, but it's like, it's more than just going to the gym. It's, you know, walking every day or getting more cardio. And even though like 2 days at the gym, 1 or 2 days playing hockey, like on the ice with my son, playing hockey and coaching him, it's still like, unfortunately, not enough. It's got to be like every single day. Best viewers. I already have the best viewers. Not even a brag. Well, I guess it's a little bit of a brag, but it's not meant to be like a... Look, I mean, if anything, it should be like motivation. Like, if y'all are not going to the gym, like, y'all should, because it definitely makes me feel better. Pulse sequence. Like, this should be right. Found the problem. You're returning an empty sequence because the tweens are added inside a... no. Do virtual delayed call. But what was the problem? Why did... I feel like I tried doing... a delay. So if I remove the do virtual, wait. Oops, didn't want to comment that out. And then I could do pulse sequence dot prepend interval start delay. Does that change the way the animation looks? So going to the gym is hard. Like, don't get me wrong, that is not something that is easy. What I've done is I got myself a trainer. And that has been the one thing that's made it so much easier for me, because I don't have to think about it, especially after like a long day of doing a lot of thinking. I just have to show up and work my ass off. Wait, I didn't notice if there's a problem with the anime, like if it changed, but that worked. I think the animation's the same. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem there. Okay, that works. Is it expensive? Yeah. How much do I could do some quick maths. Probably comes out to a couple of thousand a year. There's what, 52 weeks in a year? $52 times 2 times.
Ever think you know
Okay, well, I guess I haven't really done the math in a while because it's quite expensive. But it's $40 a session, right? And if I'll go twice a week, so that's $80 a week. But the way that I see it is like, I mean, how much would be like a gym membership? Is still a fraction of that cost, but I think a gym membership would be like what, like $100 a month. So I'm definitely paying like probably times 4 or times 3 that amount, because I probably don't go twice a week every single week in a calendar year, right? 52 weeks in a year, but there's Christmas, I travel, like there's a lot of reasons why I wouldn't go. But let's just say like if it's, you know, I do go all that time, it's about like $4,000. But that is, I could think of worse ways. Like obviously it's not all at once, right? So it's like I don't really feel the pain of that $4,000 because it's like I pay it after every session, so it's you know, a couple $100 a month. And like I said, I could find worse ways to spend that money, right? It's easy to drink that money away with beer or a couple of like restaurant dinners. And so to budget that out, to invest in my body, especially at the age of 40, I'm about to turn 41. I want to make sure that like I'm alive first and foremost as I get older, but also I want to continue to be strong and athletic and play hockey until I really can't play hockey ever again, right? And like I was having trouble with my knees. Well, there's a couple things. Like coming out of COVID, I was having like heart problems, right? And so I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. Very mild, but like it was very clear to me that like the reason for it was I was overweight and I was not working out nearly as much as I should be. So that was like the first thing that kind of led me to like, okay, I got to be more active. Playing hockey once a week is not enough. But like it's really the only thing that's worked. And if I have to pay that money, like I could justify it many ways because it is totally worth it. I could probably, now that I've built the habit and I've like retained some of the lessons from the trainer, I could probably go on my own and save some money. But honestly, the huge win is really like I don't have to think about it. I almost don't even have to motivate myself because he'll motivate me. He'll get me the plan that is working for my energy level, and he'll motivate me and push me through. For example, Monday I was feeling kind of like shit. I think I was getting sick. I felt like I was getting sick, like I had like kind of a bad headache. My throat was starting to get sore and scratchy. And if I didn't have a trainer, there is absolutely no way I was putting on my gym clothes and heading to the gym. Just wasn't going to happen. I would have it was a long day at work as well. I woke up early to work on the game. You know, it's 5 o'clock. I feel sick. So easy just to like go on the couch and like rot and watch YouTube or whatever and just chill. But I have a trainer. I jumped in the car, got my ass over there. He kicked my ass for an hour. It was a hard workout. I'm still sore from it. Like my legs are still sore, my arms, my biceps specifically, because that's what we finished on, are still sore. And yeah, it's just so worth it, in my opinion. Right now, in the period of my life, it's totally worth it. And like I feel better. You know, I'm healthier. I feel healthier. I feel stronger. You know, I still sometimes deal with like being like motivation just in general is sometimes hard, you know, like getting started on stuff. But I think those are for other reasons, not like physical health. Maybe that's a bit of mental health. Maybe that's a bit of like, I'm just trying to do too much. My brain is like too active sometimes. I have like 1,000,001 ideas and things I want to do. And it's hard for me to just stop and settle on one. There we go. That's what I was trying to do this whole time. I hate that it took that long to do, but I guess I was yapping as well. But I would recommend it. I mean, for anyone that's like, I think for everyone, just going to the gym, like it feels like there's so many good benefits to it that it just seems silly that I never really took the time to invest in myself that way. Alrighty, folks, I fooled you. I didn't talk about leaving until I actually set up the raid, but I am out of here. I won't be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off. I'll probably still work on the game if I have the energy, because I do play hockey and I play hockey pretty late. But I am out of here. We are gonna go raid. We're gonna go raid Full Box. I've already set it up, so I'm gonna say later, goodbye. Thank you for hanging out, and have a good rest of your day. Bye, y'all.